I remember till now the date, September 23rd, 1955, when I entered the campus. And the first thing that impressed me, how green. Of course, I'm contrasting it with Amman, which is relatively not a green city. Amman is on the verge of the desert, so it's not expected to be green. But what really impressed me is the beauty and the green aspect of the campus. AUB at that point was the only university in which the medical studies had to be preceded by a number of years as undergraduate. All other universities would take the student into medicine without much preparation. At AUB, we had the privilege of 3 years or 4 years of courses completely away from science, humanities, history, and I think that in that sense there were many professors who influenced our thinking and our attitude. I can recall Dr. Walid Khaldi, for example, as one of the many professors who did influence our thinking. I'm talking about here about political awareness also. When I informed my parents that I want to join AUB as a freshman, my father was, because he believed that everyone in the family should remain in business, he said, okay, provided you study business. So my first semester at AUB was actually a freshman arts student in preparation for the business course. But then at the first semester, I went for a mid-year vacation to Amman, and my mother noted that I'm not very happy with what I chose. And she managed to convince my father that maybe we should allow him to go for medicine. In fact, I think she herself would have yearned to become a doctor. She was very keen on being health conscious and informed. So I fulfilled her dream, and my father accepted reluctantly. I was in Beirut. I think it was in April 1975 that the first round of hostilities took place. It was a shock, of course. We never expected things to happen that way. And of course, things escalated month after month, so that in 1976 things were really so bad, especially for the children, for their safety, that we moved briefly to Amman for a few months. And then there was a lull in the fighting, and we came back late in 76. Things were different. First, most of the non-Lebanese students had left and never came back. There were many faculty who left and continued to leave year after year with great difficulty in recruiting new replacements. So these were additional challenges for everyone who decided to stay and persist and try to keep the university, keep it from closing. Because things at one point were so bad, both economically and from a security point of view, that the idea of the AUB closing was being considered. I think what helped reverse this decision is the few faculty who decided to stay, no matter what. I think the medical school, frankly, and the hospital saved the university, because no matter how hostile some of the parties were, the fact that they would get the best medical care in the area made them somehow protect the AUB. That, I think, in a way, the hospital, that's why the hospital was a factor that saved the AUB. happy 150th anniversary.